Today, I'm going to be showing you one of the most underrated mid lane champion that has like a pretty absurd build going on right now that I'm sure a lot of you will not have seen. I'm talking about Kog'Maw Mid lane. Now, you might be like, Kog'Maw Mid lane? That's just poke Kog'Maw, right? No. There's a new one-shot Kog'Maw build out that just merges like the AD Kog'Maw, deal a lot of damage to melee targets with the poke Kog'Maw. So, first things first. Rune page you're going to be taking, press the attack first, and then you can run either Resolve second or Sorcery, depending on what matchup you have. If you are in a hard lane against a melee champion, bone plating is good, otherwise Sorcery is fine. First item you want to build is Dusk and Dawn. Why? Because it allows you to press the attack incredibly quickly with this proc, and it allows you to get 2 of your W procs down, which does a bunch of damage. Then you're going to run Shadow Flame second item, gives you a bunch of damage as well, allows you to just one-shot anyone, practically speaking. And then you can do something like a Death Cap third. This is where you can also pivot into more defensive items, like an Hourglass or a Banshees or a Void Staff. The only requirement is these 2 items. Main thing for mid lane, by the way. Keep in mind, you need to put 3 points into your E and then max W afterwards. And then go Q max after the W max. Why? Because 3 points in E gives you a wave clear breakpoint at level 6 where you can now E and then ult the caster minions to completely one-shot them. This Kog'Maw build in mid lane is very non-interactive. You are just trying to push waves, keep the game as stable as possible, stop the enemy mid laner from roaming across the map by just constantly pushing them under tower, get to 2 items, and then you start becoming an absolute menace that one-shots everyone. You are not good at fighting early, so you need to avoid as many fights as possible. But when you get to 2 items, you absolutely take over the game. And I'm going to be taking you through 3 games played in around Gold, Plat, MMR. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. There's also a link in the description to my Discord. I'm going to be doing reviews for people. Like if you want to have one of your games reviewed or have a chance to get it reviewed, go join the Discord. There's a channel in there where you can post a link to your YouTube account or to a YouTube video. And then I'll probably look to review some of those games every week. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. Okay, we're back. For some reason, all I'm getting when I'm playing Kog'Maw mid lane is melee champions. For the 5th game in a row, it's a melee champion. I dodged 2, and yet here I come to find a Galio. The game plan against melee champions, it just remains simple. You can be a little bit more aggressive against these champions because you could auto-attack them with your W a little bit more easily. But the plan is the same, right? You're just gonna auto-attack them, you're just gonna push the wave and call it a day. I don't know why my Warwick is spam pinging for wards. Like, you should not be afraid of getting invaded by a Viego. I feel like you would absolutely smack him, and Viego usually does not look for this invade. So I'm not gonna waste my ward on that. Seems like a complete waste. Gonna take W start. We wanna, again, try to drive as much advantage, level 1, level 2 as possible. Get HP advantage so that we can avoid getting absolutely slaughtered by Galio once he hits level 3. So we'll take a little bit of a trade here. Probably shouldn't pop my W there. Should probably just auto-attack him once and then take his bone plating. But alas, so it goes. Walk up, auto-attack him a lot. Wow, I have some FPS issues. Let's close down some stuff, I guess. Oh my god, I have auto-attack on as well. It's an absolute nightmare all around. Okay, that's fine. We'll get him under the tower. He has Q. He'll Q this. Oh, I have ping issues now as well. Fantastic news. Oh, my W here was a bit bad. Well, we'll just push him under tower, try to land as much damage as possible, and then, yeah, call it a day. He doesn't have his E yet. Wave is gonna bounce back into us. Why could I not auto-attack that minion? Huh? Dude, like... Riot has hacked my PC, I'm sure of it. Auto-attack him as much as possible here. Get that press the attack proc. Now we want to go for a ward on the bot side to make sure that we're not going to get for fun Viego'd. So place this ward here and then come back to mid lane. Galio's going to hit level 3 here, so let's be very respectful of that. Very important to understand that once these melee champions hit level 3, they are considerably stronger than you. So you have to be very respectful and like be willing to step back, use your spells to get CS if necessary. Oh my days. E to get my minions here, slap the Galio a little bit and then just step back. Nothing that I can realistically do. This is a pretty bad showing by me in the laning phase, I won't even lie. But it's okay. We saw the Viego down here on the bot side. I think he was running... Either he was running to mid lane or he was running into our bot side jungle. I was not paying attention. Scalio is playing very defensively. Dude, why is my FPS so bad? It should be fine. My ping is also bad. Gulp, man. Just chill out. The longer we can have the wave here, the better. Generally speaking, on Kog'Maw, the only point or the level you start pushing waves out quickly is level 5. Wave is stacking up here, so I do want to get a crash out just to make sure that the wave is not going to end up in a bad spot. I can look to trade with the Galio here as well, despite the fact that, like I said earlier, melee champions do have better trades than you. I have a massive wave stacked up here, so I can try to trade. He could look to trade with me here. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Let me close some stuff. Does that fix it? It feels better now, but my FPS is still bad. Maybe minimize some stuff. Well, we can keep pushing out the waves. We're just gonna either wave, step back, wait, miss every single minion, because I can't last hit to save my life. Chill out, W on the wave, wait, patience, patience, patience. Either wave, walk away, get the minions, step back, chill. Main thing you'll notice here is I am going to run out of mana eventually, so we do want to start thinking about a base at some point here. We do have a 4 CS advantage, which is not great against Galio. It should be considerably higher because, again, ranged versus melee. Level 6 is where Kog'Maw really starts being able to just one-shot every single wave and just play very non-interactively. It allows you to kind of have permanent priority in mid lane, which means that the enemy laner should not be able to roam that much. Dude, I am just missing at least like 1 CS on every wave. Probably need to take a base here. Running very low on mana. So let's just base here. No interest in helping my Warwick here, I'm going to be honest. If he gets caught, he gets caught. I will take my base. We're going to be running Dusk and Dawn first item. I want to grab a pink ward here as well. Picking up Blasting Wand here because it's a very low threat enemy mid laner. Usually against the higher threat mid laners that can actually get on top of you and force trades, you want to pick up Kindle Gem first item. So against like Kiana, Echo, something like that. He's up here. We saw him just take that vision plant. Very important that you stare at the minimap while running back to lane because you'll get information like that. Viego is doing our topside jungle. But my Warwick seems to have no interest, so I will not run up there to contest it. Just means that I have to be careful of the gank that could come afterwards. But I have Ghost, so I feel pretty comfortable. Get my E on the wave. Step back. Wait. Get my ult here. Then after I get my ult, I can start E ulting the wave, which would be great. Stay on the bot side as much as possible. Viego went to his bot side. Interesting. Push out the mid wave, and then just chill. I have no interest in fighting the Viego here. I'm just going to keep on pushing out mid lane. They're going to go for Drake here. I think we have a massively losing 2v2. I'm thinking Kog'Maw compared to Galio level 6. It's not even close. There's no way we're trying to contest that with absolutely no control, right? Oh, but please do not do that. Just don't. Just do not contest that. It's absolutely tremendously losing. I'll slap the Galio as much as I can here. The problem is he can ult over. Viego will flash, I presume. I can run over. That is a Galio ult, but I will be here. I mean, do we lose here? Need to kite Viego. If we can kill him, then it's fine. He falls. Maybe can kill the Galio off the back end here. Oh, that's a Lucian. Might need to flash here. Get a ward down here so I can see if Pyke has anything. Dodge the hook. Run. I mean, considering circumstances, could have been a lot worse. But, I mean, you can see, like, our 2v2 potential. Galio, in terms of usefulness, compared to Kog'Maw, at level 6, it's like... it's not even close, man. And we did not have control with our bot lane either. Like, if bot lane were in a position to move first, it could have worked. But they just weren't either. They were under their tower. But we get to push the wave here and then take a base. I mean, it's fine for me. It's completely fine for me. I get a kill, I get accelerated. The faster I can get to my Dusk and Dawn, the better. Need to grab another pink ward here because I used the other one to spot the Pyke. Maybe I need to do... I have no idea. Maybe I need to close Discord. Maybe that's for some reason causing me to get FPS issues. Although that would be strange. Galio will base here. I will try to cancel it. Great. Good cancel. Awesome cancel. Viego's on the bot side. So I could get ganked by Viego here. Pyke is also a concern because they have permanent priority in bot lane. Which means there's a pretty high likelihood that Pyke is going to live around mid lane. So if I can preserve my flash for as long as possible, that will be important. Could slap the Galio a bit here. Could actually kill him here, I think. But I just want to... That is crazy that he's willing to play like this. Because an ult and he's dead. Yeah, very odd to me. Might have to flash the Viego spell here. Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, I think Galio should have just, like, he should just base there and accept that you have a pretty bad base. He's been going for these very greedy bases and he's been cancelled for it twice now. Take his mid plate and then base, I think is good. I will have Dusk and Dawn. Oh, he still had teleport. Go exit towards top side, place a ward here, then base. Then I will get Dusk and Dawn, and that's where we can really start doing some fun stuff to the Galio. He is going full magic resist as well. That's something to be very aware of. But that's fine because my teammates have a lot of physical damage. Depending on what this guy's going. But it looks like he's going Q max because he's spamming his stacks. So I'm guessing that's what he's doing. We will see if the Galio runs towards the top side here. Looks like he's just going to play mid. He's not going to hit the plate there. I think he could have, honestly. Okay, we get 3 grubs. Have to be scared of a Pyke gank here. We don't see bot lane, and we have absolutely no vision. So let's just be respectful. Alt-E, step back, wait. Now I see the Pyke bot lane. I feel a little bit more comfortable walking up. Maybe slapping the Galio a little bit with some Dusk and Dawn. Calling it a day, you know. Very important that you do W max after the triple points in E as well, by the way. Let's get a pink ward down here just to make sure that we'll see if... oh, this is not that good. There's a Galio. Oh, he could die here, maybe? No, he's okay. Oh, what? He's still playing it? Do you want to play it? I am relatively strong now with Dusk and Dawn. I mean, bot lane is bleeding. Slap the Galio a little bit here. Try to land some damage. Viego is on our top side. Have to be careful. We still see Pyke bot lane, so I feel pretty comfortable stepping up here. I have my Ghost coming up as well. Don't like seeing him losing top lane, though. Oh, maybe hitting the tower there's a bit too much. Viego could be mid lane from top side. Let's be aware of this. Ay, Warwick is dying as well. Yeah, that probably means Viego's here. Huh? I think pop Ghost and then run. I should be okay. Might have to flash here. Depends how Viego plays it. He ults, huh? I mean, I have just made these guys completely dizzy. Well, that was very funny. I was super willing to flash there. But once Viego opens with ult, I wanted to see if I could outplay it. I didn't know where the enemy bot lane was, so I was a little bit scared in that spot. If Pyke shows up on my screen there, I'm immediately flashing the wall. Well, that was pretty good. I only lost my Ghost. I don't think Viego flashed, but I only lost my Ghost there. Gonna cancel the Galio base again. We see Viego. This could actually be an okay fight. The problem is Warwick is having an absolute chat conversation with, or like a chat off with my... yeah, this is just too late, isn't it, though? Like, I'm very willing to fight it, but we're just too late on it. I think. My Warwick was AFK in base for 5 years. I have flash here. Maybe we can play it. I will die here, but I think we kill the entire enemy team. That was not funny at all. Can't believe I survived there. I thought I was dead. Okay, take mid wave. Push it out. Take my base. Oh, Lucian is here. I'm probably dead. No, I'm okay. That means bot lane gets advantage as well. Maybe walk all the way up here. He's gonna chase me. But that means he's wasting a bunch of time trying to look for me here, which means my bot lane is getting a ton of plates. Oh, he's not. He's actually just staying mid lane to collect the waves. Let's take our base here then. If I didn't see him mid lane here, I would have ran all the way up here into this bush to make sure. Let's get our boots quickly here. And let's get a pink ward as well. Because this Pyke is going to be even more of a threat now when I don't have summoners. Like, if Pyke comes mid lane, I'm more than likely just dead. Warwick got kind of back into the game based off that. He is still very far down in the camps, though, and XP. Like, you can see, his jungle pet is, like, so far behind the Viegos. Bot lane dies to this play. That sucks. Maybe it's possible to take mid tower off it. I think pretty tough, though. Galio will come mid lane from bot side. We see Viego. I don't think we should try to play this. Pyke can move. Pyke is still sitting in bot lane, though. Viego comes mid lane. Let me just leave. They take my pink ward yet again. I feel like I've had a pink ward die in this bush 8 different times now. Should have maybe gone for that plate. I'll get an opportunity to get it again. Pyke is still bot lane. Top lane is losing as well. Well, this is gonna be one of those games, chaps. Strap in. We're probably in for a pretty long one. At least if I want a chance at winning, we're in for a long one. Pyke is running mid lane. We see him. Let's back off. Very important that whenever you're trading with the Galio here, you just stare at the minimap. And if you don't see Pyke, yeah, just back off. It's like, I will die if Pyke shows up on my screen. Like, all it takes is Pyke gets into this bush, presses E onto the wave, presses Q on me, and I'm dead. We saw him, yeah. Can try to hit the Galio a little bit here with red buffs. Nice, good damage. He will probably just base, though. Pyke can still be mid lane. So let's be respectful. Okay, we see Pyke bot lane now. Would love to go cancel Galio's base here. Oh, he's not even basing. Fantastic news. We have good vision on the top side, so I'm going to play around that. If Viego has flash, then I can die mid lane here as well. We have decent vision in bot lane, so we will see Pyke. And we see him. Great news. Push this out. Slap the tower. Slap the Galio. Yeah, I'm down to slap the Galio a bit. Get some Dusk and Dawn procs going. Yeah, I mean, if he just gives me a lot of uptime, right? Like, I got 3 Dusk and Dawn procs off there. It's just so much damage with that W. And now I can actually threaten this mid lane tower. Viego's bot lane. What does that mean, Viego's bot lane? That means no one can be mid lane to defend, which means I get this tower on my own. Dusk and Dawn does a ton of damage to this 2 towers as well. Slightly sorry if I'm slapping the Galio a little bit too hard, but I am pushing in the wave, then he's stepping up to the wave, and I just get an opportunity to slap him for free. I'm gonna continue pushing mid lane here, because I expect that the enemy team would think, nah, surely Kog'Maw would back off after taking the first tower. That's usually what people think, but it's actually pretty high value to just continue slapping the towers because of the plates. Okay, Viego shows here. Let's E like this. I might have to pop Ghost here. We'll see. Nope. Hopefully that gets the cannon. It does. I will base here. I have a bunch of gold. Could sell my Dorans, actually, for a Shadow Flame, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's grab another pink ward. I kind of want to keep my Dorans for as long as possible. I think you should not fight here. Okay, we need to stabilize this game somehow. The way to do it is probably to run bot lane. The problem is Galio can constantly follow my roams, so even if I am the first on the move, I need to get a Galio ult and then come back to mid lane and look for another play. Like, that's the way we're going to have to play this. It's going to have to be in 2 rotations because of how easily he can follow my plays. This Herald is completely gone. We should not try to look for it. Like, top lane is getting absolutely owned. We have an Essence Reaver on Nasus? That does not seem right, but okay. Push out mid lane here. I want to slap the Galio here. Like, I do not want him to be able to get any sort of pressure. I want to be able to push out waves and then run bot lane. The problem is... Oh, that's a Viego top. Maybe I need to go top then. They will play for tier 2 maybe. I'll assume Pyke is not mid lane here. He could be though. Yeah, we're playing Drake. The problem is... We're playing Drake. The problem is we can easily lose a tier 2 top, which is a bit dodgy. Well, let's try to take some control in the enemy bot side jungle. Galio might run down here. If he does, I can chunk him out. The chunk would be pretty massive. I mean, you should just go. No? Ah, I kind of showed here. But I get to chunk out the Galio, which is great. He should not be able to contest the Drake now. Let's come back to mid lane, push out the wave. And that should be a guaranteed Drake. Like, we can just contest this, right? I just need my boys to be willing to, like, step up and we should be okay. Yeah, they herald the bot lane. Galio cannot respond. He will be in base. Let's go down through river. This is great. This is a great fight. This is a fantastic fight. Let's play it. Let's play it, boys. No one is playing it. Okay, I'm holding 3 people. Okay, Viego dies. Great. Playing at the edge of my range there. Drake should be pretty free. We have Ashe ult as well. Yeah, that's a Drake. Nice. Oh no, top lane died again. I mean, who's gonna steal it, man? You have Smite. Run back to mid lane. Try to be annoying to the Galio here. Wait for my W. Okay, we get it. Great stuff. Do you want to play? Oh, that's a bit aggressive. Need to be a bit patient here. Can slap the Lucian. Okay. Oh, that's a Pyke looking for me. Let's run this way then, instead of up through here. Pyke could be looking for me over the wall. Enemy team took tower, so they're gonna come mid lane here. I just want to clear the waves and then base. I have a bunch of gold. I want to buy Shadow Flame. So let's just clear the waves as best as we can. They didn't get top tier 2, which is good news. Take my base here. I could pick up this blue buff as well and then hold another wave, but I think it's fine with home gods to just base here. Okay, I mean, we stopped their soul stacking, which is good. It was a bit concerning that I had to 1v3 their backline, though, and that the enemy Viego lived for that long, but maybe it's fine. I do one-shot this Lucian. I don't think he knows how much damage I deal. Usually people are very, like, shocked at just how much one-shot potential Kog'Maw has. Like, this AP variation of Kog'Maw. People are, like, used to the poke Kog'Maw, which slowly kills you. This variation, like, one-taps you. If it hits everything. Like, look. Like, if I hit an E on the pike there, he's dead. To W, auto attack, Q, auto attack, he's almost one shot. Go top lane here, because the bros are fighting. Maybe I can help. Wait, Nasus is bot lane. I thought he was getting Mordekaiser ulted. I will have to flash. That was a bad flash. If I had the Ghost there, I was willing to play it. Maybe I can try to kill him. I need to space out his E though. My Nasus should be winning pretty heavily. Cog script reported. Yeah, man. I am for sure scripting. That's why I had such a fantastic flash that did not dodge the Mordekaiser Q. It was because of my scripts. Oh, and I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm alive somehow. Can try to play it. Need to be a bit patient here though. Use W. Do we have an Ashe ult maybe? He should die. Nice. Good news. Need to base here. Maybe can actually keep pushing top lane here. Because my Ashe is going to go defend mid lane and no one else can be top lane. We see everyone on the map. Pyke could run up here. If he does, then I'm probably dead. I'm okay accepting that. Pyke is actually bot lane. Oh, fantastic news. Means Viego is the only one that can run top lane. He might run straight to top lane, but that means the enemy team is outmanned on the bot side. Which means they're going to be bleeding a ton. So I'm going to keep pushing top lane here. If Viego's here, there's like a non-zero chance that I can outplay it, first of all. Second of all, if he's top lane here, that means we get a tier 2 mid lane. So I'm going to keep pushing this. If Viego shows up, fine. Okay, we now see him on the bot side, so I can keep pushing out here. Like, that's 3 people on the bot side. That was 3 people on the bot side to deal with our Nasus here. Despite the fact that he's 1 and 5 and has, like, a bit of a strange build. Take base here because I don't know if the Mordekaiser has teleport up, so let's just base. Don't want to risk getting teleported on behind me. I would assume he has teleport up. I could, like, I would love to slap that tower, but again, Mordekaiser TP's behind me. I die, I give over. I don't have a shutdown? Really? That feels crazy. I was gonna say I don't want to give over a shutdown, but how do I not have a shutdown here? I'm by far the strongest champion in the game. Like, it's not even a little bit close. I'm almost 3 items, and my items are not cheap. Let me bot. No, I don't think I will. We need to play Drake. Check this. I mean, the problem is Drake, right? I want to be bot lane for Drake. Or I want to be around the bot lane for Drake. We have to retake control in our bot side jungle here. If we're good, we just force a fight mid lane now. Oh! That was a bad blast cone, but it should be okay. The problem is now my Nasus is going to send me top lane to deal with a Warwick or a Mordekaiser, and I don't have teleport. I can one-shot this guy. Yeah, Kog'Maw. We can actually push mid lane here. We're going to bleed a top tower, which sucks. But alas, sometimes so it goes. We can try to take mid lane tier 2. We'll bleed a top lane tier 2 for a mid lane tier 2 plus Drake. Seems reasonable to me. Did Lucian dash this wall? He did not. Well, we can keep pushing. Who's gonna stop us? No one is the answer. Oh, we don't want to play it? Oh, he's short range that. Wow, I almost broke his shield. Yeah, I kind of don't like my Nasus for doing this. Because now I have to base. Oh, he TP's top lane. Oh, what a solid answer. The main problem with this, like... The main problem with the Nasus playing it this way, by the way, is now... what happens when Mordekaiser TP's down? We have a 5v or a 4v5. Whereas, I could have just sat bot lane, done the exact same thing Nasus did while he matched Mordekaiser top lane. Now, it doesn't matter, because the enemy Viego decided to kill himself, and I am absurdly strong in this game. So I can probably hold a 4v5, but it's just like those kind of silly lane assignments that will cost you games. Like, as a top laner, if you call for this, it will cost you games. Like, not knowing how to assign lanes properly, and you end up in these situations where you should have a massive advantage on an objective, but in reality you're behind because of how you assigned your lanes. This is like a very big reason people lose games. I didn't auto him. Oh, I'm a criminal. I might be able to kill this guy though. I mean, I hit my spells. Maybe this kills him. Oh my god, it does. I want you to just look back at that replay and have a look at how much damage my Q auto attack did on the Lucian. Just have a little bit of a think at how much damage this dealt. In that entire sequence, I dealt 7.5k damage. Yeah. Yeah. This build does so much damage, and people never expect it. Like, the Lucian was dashing in, he was like, this is the freest one-shot on Kog'Maw I've ever seen. I'm 2 items Lucian, I'm gonna, like, absolutely blast him. Dash in, Q auto attack, gone. Just vanished off the face of the planet. You don't exist anymore. Like, this build on Kog'Maw does so much damage. The main problem you're seeing is I kind of don't have the ability to deal with Galio very well. It takes me ages to kill the Galio, which is very unusual, because a normal Kog'Maw would be like, damn, you're a tank shredder. This does a lot of damage to tanks as well, don't get me wrong, but it's way better at dealing with, like, more bruisery styles of champions instead of, like, tanks. Especially if they're magic resist stackers. Need to be careful. I mean, I feel like I'm holding a 1v5 here, mid lane. I do have Thresh behind me, though. Oh, this W was bad, but it's okay. Push the wave. Probably pick up a blue buff here. I think any fight we take should be winning. I have barcode. Nice. The problem is, now my Nasus wants to be top lane. It's like, now you should be bot lane because we want to play for the Baron. Although he doesn't have TP anyway. But it's better that he's matching the Mordekaiser than I am, because I will lose against this Mordekaiser. Like, zero doubt in my mind. He presses R on me, I'm dead. We'll just go mid lane here. We'll sack bot lane. I think this makes sense. I don't want to go fight him 1v1. And the enemy team is overextending on the top side. So Nasus can't go fight him 1v1. But, we can just push mid lane. I'm getting pinged, but, like, do we really care? Not necessarily. Enemy team might try to force Baron here. Oh, they are. Well, he's soloing it. I mean, I will just walk in and refuse to elaborate, I think. 800 damage Q, by the way. Where did my boys go? Oh, Nessus. Where did my boys go? I'll just push out top lane here. Pyke Galio can come up here. I have Hourglass, I have Flash. I feel pretty comfortable in my ability to outplay them. Need to check this bush, though. The only way I die is if I face check. Essentially. There's no way he's walking forward after taking that Q to the forehead. He has to be scared. He could come over this wall. Let's be aware of that. Let's hold our W. Now I can use it. Slap the Galio a little bit. But you can see, despite the fact that I one-shot the Viego, the Galio I don't deal that much damage to. Well, I say that, but then you just saw that. Need to back off here. Enemy team can send everyone top lane. Could trap this bush, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah, Viego's gonna come up here for sure. He's gonna come up here for sure. We're losing a 1v3 bot side. I missed. Well, so it goes. Let's just leave. Kog'Maw against the Cloud Cell movement speed thing there. Not the easiest thing to hit. I think my Warwick can die here. But I do land an ult on him. Yeah, auto attack Q and the enemy support is dead. Galio can come here. Oh, let's back off, be a bit patient. Slap the Galio here. I do have Ghost. He does not kill me in the 1v1. We're gonna look for Lucian here. Like, he's the main goal. Wait, where did my spells go? It's a bit much. Wait, where did my Q go? Did I miss it? I thought the Lucian was dead when he dashed in. Let's go maybe Void Staff next. Feels unnecessary though. I could just run like a dead man's blade here, to be honest. I have enough damage. I don't need magic penetration. Enemy team has a lot of AD. I need more movement speed to make sure I don't get one shot. I want some tankiness. Yeah, Deadman sounds reasonable. Why not? Pivot into more tanky here. I already have Hourglass as well. I'm gonna have a bunch of armor. Yeah, I kind of wonder where did my Q go there? Did it just get absorbed by the Nessus shield? I'm not sure, to be honest. I thought the Lucian was dead. That's why that ended up looking so awkward on my end. It's like in my head, Lucian dashes in. I hit him with Alt, Q, auto. He's one-tapped. But my Q missed or something. Like my Q missed or something happened with my Q that meant that I didn't one-shot him. So after that didn't work, like after he wasn't one-shot, I was completely stun-locked. It was like, he was supposed to be dead. What do I do now? Like, I had thought about how to play that, considering the Lucian was dead. The Lucian did not die. We can play poke Kog'Maw here. Be annoying. Oh man, Kog'Maw is such an obnoxious champion at level 16. With his ult. It's just so ridiculous. Like, you get the strength of poke Kog'Maw with this build as well. The only problem is you don't have that much mana and you don't have that much cooldown reduction. Yeah, we can Baron. We don't have a jungler though, so it's a bit dodgy. I would go as far as to say. But we have decent vision, so it should be fine. Would love if Thresh wanted to come tank this, so I don't have to. Maximize those Dusk and Dawn procs. Dodge the Baron. Use our W. Maximize the Dusk and Dawn procs. Enemy team will probably try to contest and steal it, but a full combo should do enough damage, I reckon. Never mind, I timed that incredibly poorly. I can base here for Deadman's Plate. I don't have sums up. That's the only thing that's pretty dodgy about this next fight. Like, it's very easy for me to get... I say very easy. I can get one-shot by the Viego. Like, I think if I fall in this game, we don't have enough damage to win it. Is what I'm trying to say. And it's pretty... Like, it's not difficult for me to fall this game. With, like, a Mordekaiser flash ult... into like a Galio combo or a Pike E flash into a Galio combo, in which case Viego gets to steal my corpse and then he becomes the OP Kog'Maw, you know? Like, it's not over yet. I still have to be very like careful in terms of how I want to play it. I think I should play it as like a poke Kog'Maw this game. I think here I actually want to run bot side because I think the enemy team is going to try to help the Mordekaiser against it. I think Lucian will face check here. He did not. I have good vision here. I can run down and help. Maybe I can trap here. I want to find a trap somewhere. I could have ran the other way behind. He should be okay. Yeah, but that's just not necessary, but I respect it regardless. Yeah. The flash is a bit overkill from the Warwick. That guy was dead anyway. My Ashe is kind of soloing red buff on her own. Viego is pushing top lane. But Nasus, I don't think they can hold this against Baron, so we can keep pushing it. I'm worried that my Ashe will die to Viego here. Oh, Lucian dashes. Galio died. Oh! I just stood still there. I think I could have died there. Okay, step back. Wait. I have Hourglass for this. Try to look for the Lucian. Dude, this is 60 FPS in these fights. It's a bit weird. It's pretty hard to play. Nessus teleports. Wait, my Ashe beat the Viego 1v1. Okay. I have Hourglass. As long as I Hourglass the Pike ult, we should be fine. Like, that's all I need to do. Hourglass the Pike ult, and then we're okay. We should be able to end the game here. The bros don't want to end. Oh, okay. I think pop Ghost here and then run down the Mordekaiser. Well, that just sucks. Well, that's just unfortunate. I had Hourglass. I had many ways to survive that. If I ulted on top of myself and then Hourglass, that would have been fine. Alas, so it goes. If my Warwick was here, I think we would have ended. But we'll just do triple inhibs instead. That should be the game regardless. And it's so funny to look at like how much damage I've dealt this game and then just look at Dusk and Dawn and see it only did 1700. It's like that is the fakest thing I've ever seen because my god am I one-shotting everyone with this item. Are we throwing the game here? No. How did that miss? Guys, I'm a bit nervous. Ah, no, it's fine. We're good. We can end the game. Sweet. Wait, this guy's getting minion blocked till the end of the earth. Can we end? Yeah, okay. Nessus has ult still. This cannot be a good Nessus build. Like, I just refuse to believe it. Yeah, I'm gonna go crit Nessus so I can crit real hard on these Qs. I mean, damage still highest in the game by a wide margin as well. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed and have a good one. See ya. Bye, 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 bye. Well, chaps, we're back on the Rift. This is around the gold MMR. Playing some Kog'Maw against Briar. Very unusual matchup. But again, as when you're playing Kog'Maw mid lane, I cannot stress your main goal is always, always, always gonna be try to be as uninteractive as possible. It's really a style that lends itself very well to what I keep advocating for in my videos of like, you don't need to fight the enemy laner. You don't even need to touch them. You just need to push waves and then you'll win. Kog'Maw just takes this to the next level because of how far back he can play and how well he scales and how absolutely atrocious he is at actually fighting. I'm doing a call start because I'm playing against the melee champion. Against melee champions, you can usually land a decent amount of harassment with your auto attacks and with W. We're again going to be doing 3 points in E just to like be able to generate some kind of push in mid lane. Level 1, level 2, generally speaking, this Kog'Maw setup is incredibly strong. And then when people actually get 3 spells, it falls off very heavily. But level 1, level 2, you want to try to like abuse this range advantage, the press, the attack, the W range as much as possible to try to generate some kind of HP advantage. This is usually how you'll play it. You'll force the enemy off the wave. Even if they are range champions, do not be afraid to just pop Ghost, go for a big trade, take a winning trade with them. I'm going to probably pop Ghost here when I get level 2, just to kind of like show what you can do. So get level 2. Okay, the Briar steps back respectfully. But if the enemy laner steps up or tries anything, you can just Ghost, run at them, call it a day. Now, very important that I land as much harass on her as possible under the tower. Why? Because rest assured, once she hits level 3, she will start absolutely demolishing me, and I have to be very, very defensive, and I have to be very respectful. Walking down here to place a ward while I have a little bit of time. Now, be aware, she will hit level 3 before me here, because the wave is bouncing back. And she will be able to jump on me. So we will just sit back and make sure we don't die on this timer. The wave is coming into us. We're very, very happy with this situation. We can just wait. We don't need to do anything crazy. This is a very losing trade if I step up for it. I'm very willing to give up minions here if the Briar steps up. This is where I see a lot of people lose the lane. You get this early HP advantage. The enemy hits level 3 and they take a trade with you and they just obviously destroy you because they have 3 spells and they're a melee champion. Like, all melee champions spike incredibly hard on level 3. Now, the reason I'm okay with this trade is because Briar is trading onto my side of the lane, into my wave as well, which means she will more than likely lose the trade. Once you have the wave on your side like this, it becomes very difficult for these melee champions to actually trade with you. That's why I'm holding the wave like this. You can see it becomes very difficult for Briar to be able to get on top of me here because of how far back I can play. Now, remember, you do want to max that E second or first. You want to put 3 points in it to get your wave clear breakpoints. Looks like my Kayn wants to fight in the jungle. Now rest assured, Kog'Maw absolutely sucks at early game fights. So I have no interest in fighting. If the Briar moves up, the Briar moves up. I do not want to fight this. Looks like the Briar has decided she wants to stay mid lane instead of running up to help her Evelyn, which is fantastic news in my book, because rest assured, if Briar runs up there, she probably murders my Kayn, and my Kayn spam pings me. You can see she's looking for trades. Do not get baited. Just sit back. Be patient. Use your E on the wave. Use your Q to get minions. You can use your W to get these last hits. Then push out the wave and then just leave. You do not have to fight the enemy laner. She's going to tank all of these minions. She's just still tanking the minions. And now she's going in. You can see she's getting desperate. It is crazy how far she can jump. I won't even lie. E, W, she's on cooldown here. This would be a great time to pop Ghost to try to run her down. She's pretty close to death now, and she has to be pretty respectful of like potentially going in on me again. She can't really go in too easily without being afraid of dying. Now I'll be honest, I don't actually know Briar's damage very well, so I don't know if I can die here. So I'm just gonna play it safe and take my base and be happy. Place a ward down here while we're at it. But don't be afraid to just pop Ghost to take a winning trade. It's completely fine. Completely fine. Now, we are going to be running Dusk and Dawn first item, which means what? I'll be playing Kindle Gem with a dagger. Now, you might be a little bit like, why in the world are you playing Kindle Gem if you're playing AP Kog'Maw? Well, I'm playing against a champion that wants to get on top of me and kill me. So, I think if I have more HP, I'm not going to die. If I don't die, happy days. We're winning. You know? Like, that's the way I view it. If I don't die, then we're probably winning mid. We can chill here. The main problem you'll find in the laning phase is you do run out of mana incredibly quickly, so try to be as conservative as possible with your spells when, like, you don't need to, like, one-shot the wave, or just be very willing to take bases to regen your mana. You'll see here, I'm gonna E and alt the wave. This is why you put multiple points in E, because now I have a wave clear breakpoint where I can one-shot these caster minions like this with an E and an alt. You'll see I'll do this a lot on the wave. And I'm just going to run out of mana incredibly quickly. So you want to try to leverage this wave clear potential. I mean, we could try to fight her, but I think she just gets out. I have no interest. Let's just push the waves and then leave. Ah, not quite. I guess without Doran's ring, it doesn't actually one-shot the wave. Then we can run over here and join the fight if we want to. Oh, my boys are missing all of their spells. Oh, the bros are dying down there as well. Well, it's fine. But you can see, E alt on the wave, back off. E alt on the wave, back off. I can probably do it one more time before I run completely out of mana. But E alt, I need 2 alts here because of not buying any AP at all. So that's kind of awkward. Now, very important, do not continue maxing E. You now want to swap into maxing W. W is actually the thing that's going to deal the most amount of damage in this build. I might be willing to pick up a Dark Seal here, to be honest, just to give me the wave clear breakpoint. I think that will help. But you can see, it's not like I've really interacted with the enemy Briar, but I've had constant push in mid lane, which means the Briar hasn't been able to impact the game at all, despite the fact that she is like a stronger laner than me. She's better at fighting than me as well. But the people really hate giving up waves to try to force fights. So I'll just continue pushing out the wave. I'm not even hitting her, basically, right? Like, I don't have to. I can just keep pushing the waves and it's happy days for me. Oh, I think I greased my last hit. Oh my god, and you took the greediest base of all time and you didn't get punished. Do you reckon she ults mid lane? Kind of like a Twisted Fate ult? Oh my god, the wave clear breakpoint. Oh my god, I lost it again. Maybe you do need a Doran's ring when you play this champion mid lane. I'm learning here as well. This is like my 5th game of Kog'Maw Mid with this build. Kill the wave, run away. Or get the plate, sorry, and then run away. This is a bit dodgy. Mostly because Evelyn could be trapping this bush. Keep in mind we are playing against an Evelyn. Very easy for her to like come mid lane and kill me. The reason for that ward is not because it's going to catch Evelyn. It's because it's going to make it more awkward for the Briar to look for roams. Now knowing that I don't have my wave clear breakpoint, I'm not going to E-alt the wave. I'm going to wait until the backline minions have lost a little bit of HP. I could try to like slap the Briar a bit. Would not be bad. Like this, right? She's probably dead there. I'm gonna let her live, because what's the point of me solo killing her? Well, she's not dead after she flashes, but actually she might still be. But what's the point of me solo killing the Briar? Who really cares? I think I might just do double E on the wave instead of E alt, because my wave clear breakpoint is gone. So double E on the wave will probably be more consistent. That should kill, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. It will run me out of mana way quicker, but that's fine. I'll just take my base here. Take my base, get a blasting wand. I don't have the mana to push the next wave. So let's just take a base, get a blasting wand. Now we for sure have our wave clear breakpoint, and then we can run back down to mid. We see the Briar here. Make sure we ping her. Make sure the bros know that she's running down. I mean, we have the highest CS in the game. We're just pushing the waves, calling it a day. Top lane looks to be winning, but he is behind in CS and behind quite a few plates actually, so I don't know how winning he is. Briar's probably basing here, so we can shove out mid. Oh, she's not. I might have to pop Ghost here, then. Nah, I don't think she has damage. Yeah, she doesn't. Slap her a little bit. I think she could die here as well if I was, like... If I popped Ghost, E-ulted her, I think she's dead there. But again, what's the point of me killing the Briar in lane? I want to show you that this champion is super non-interactive and will still do very well. Now, the main thing to keep in mind, some games, the game will move very quickly around you, and some games you will have junglers that decide, yeah, you know what, I'm seeing the team composition, and I'm seeing that I have Kane Kog'Maw, so I'm gonna go Kog'Maw against Briar. Our 2v2 is Kog'Maw Kane versus Briar Evelyn. I'm gonna decide I need to force 8 million fights in the enemy jungle, even though it's obviously completely losing because Kog'Maw versus Briar, it's not even a contest in terms of who's better at fighting in the jungle. And then they'll be like, my noob mid laner, why is he not helping me out as Kog'Maw against Briar in a jungle fight? That will happen. Like, junglers will just decide to fist fight for no reason, not understanding that Kog'Maw mid lane kind of sucks at fighting. He's just great at pushing, and he scales incredibly, incredibly well. Oh, I will just push out this wave here. Don't do it, man. She denied me my call proc. You are a bastard. I do not have my item now. Yeah, well played by him. I will just take my base here. You can see, even if I'm losing trades, as long as I'm pushing out the wave, it's completely fine. It doesn't matter. If I got my call proc there, I had Dusk and Dawn. But the pesky Briar probably knew. Oh, that's a bot lane ult. Miss. Great stuff. Oh, we just have a 22 CS advantage mid lane. It's great stuff. There we go. Finally got my call proc. Push out mid. Could have cancelled her base here, but it's okay. I don't mind just keeping the game like pretty stable like this. Just push out mid lane, call it a day. Fortunately, my bros are winning, so I am a little bit worried about the Irelia top. But looks like Kane has decided that he's gonna run top lane 8 times in a row and just kill her on repeat. Evelyn is very scary this game, I will be honest. Well, we just push out mid lane. Could harass the Briar very heavily under the tower here. This is not a winning trade for her. Now, if I had Dusk and Dawn there, she's probably dead. But it's okay. We're very tanky as Kog'Maw. People will usually think that they can kill you, and they can't. So let's just push out mid lane again, and then we can just leave. Push out, and then take my base. I got the push, I can take my base. I don't mind continuously just pushing waves, basing, pushing waves, basing, pushing waves, basing. Completely fine by me. Get our Dusk and Dawn, and now we actually deal damage. Dusk and Dawn is when you actually start being able to deal damage. Dusk and Dawn, max W, you'll start seeing some damage being pumped into this Briar now. To a point where you'll be like, wow, I didn't know Kog'Maw could deal that much damage. Because believe it or not, one of AP Kog'Maw's biggest issues with like a traditional build is he kind of sucks at the DPSing. He kind of sucks at killing tanks, despite the fact that his W scales with AP. You just don't get enough auto attacks. He's a great poke champion, AP Kog'Maw. I cannot follow this roam. Briar has decided to roam. My boys will die. That's fine. Let's at least make sure that it doesn't go to waste, you know? She got one roam. Great by her. That's probably back to mid lane or what? Ooh, what if I ghost and then run under tower? I think this is a good trade. Yeah, now you'll kind of see why Dusk and Dawn Kog'Maw is a bit crazy. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's a bit crazy. And the Dusk and Dawn is not going to say it does a lot of damage on the proc. Because Dusk and Dawn doesn't deal a lot of damage in itself. It's like what you can do with it that does a lot of damage, you know? Like the PTA procs, the double W procs. All that stuff is what actually does damage. Well, let's take a base here. Well, you can see, we just pop her. And it also gives you a bunch of HP, so people don't really expect you to be that tanky. Very important to pick up Magic Pen boots when you play this build. You want as much Magic Pen as possible. You should probably pick them up early as well, just because, well, what you're leveraging is your W, right? You still do become an obnoxious poke champion at around 3 items level 16. Like, you'll still feel that, oh, that Kog'Maw can poke. The main problem is you don't have any mana items, so you need to be very aware of that when you are playing kind of the more poke style mid-game. And you'll see. Just look at the damage that I'm dealing here. Right? Like just dusk and dawn. Like, it's night and day when you complete it. It's dusk and dawn when you complete it. Bit of a comedian there, I say. We can just keep pushing out mid lane. Just keep pushing it out. We could look for the Irelia top lane. I don't see a reason for it. I just want to keep the game stable. Push out mid lane. Make sure that the enemy Briar gets as few roams as possible. Call it a day. Get some wards in the enemy jungle. Could probably kill the Briar for whatever she's doing here. But what's the point? Just let's get some wards on the Evelyn in the jungle. Let's maybe help Arcane do some dragons. Well, he wants to run down. I kind of have no interest in running all the way down here. Could try to be annoying to the Briar. She can't really run down very easily because of my pink ward in this bush. She kind of has to respect the fact that I could be trapping the bush and just trying to kill her. Very important, by the way. Qmax second. 3 points E into W, then Qmax. To just get the maximum amount of one-shot potential. And the extra attack speed is good as well. For more W actives, right? More W hits. Looks like enemy team wants to contest here. I think this is pretty losing for us. But my Kayn wants to fight it, so let's go, I suppose. This should be fine. I can kill the Briar. Well, I'm completely... I could flash. I'm not assuming she's dead. Let me just go pick this up and run back to mid lane. There's no reason to continue fighting. I don't really want to hit the Drake. Like, that's not a me problem. I'm not gonna stand there slapping the Drake for 20 seconds and pray that I get it. I'd much rather just go mid lane, push out the wave, call it a day. Like, if there's no jungler there, I'm not gonna hit the dragon, man. It takes 5 years to kill that. And then just slap the plate mid lane and then take our base. Actually, I could probably push one more wave, because Briar's dead for quite a while. Take the tower. Dusk and Dawn also does a bunch of damage to towers. Fun fact. A bunch of damage to the towers as well. And we've taken first tower mid lane. Q? Yeah, perfect. Ward this, just so we can see what the Briar decides to do. Dude, it is funny that the enemy top laner is 1-6, and I'm pretty sure she's ahead of my Jax. Because she's getting plates and getting a lot of waves. She's probably dead here, right? No, she just kills the Jax. Wow, that was so bad. Well, it works for her, I guess. Goes to show, KDA does not mean everything. She takes tower in the 1v1 despite the fact that she was 1-6. Maybe I have to run top lane here to help the bros. I want to make sure that I defend this pink ward, so if Briar steps up, I'm going to make sure to slap her. She does not. Let's just push out mid lane. Enemy team could be on dragon. I think pretty difficult to figure out if there's anything I can do about that, to be honest. Make sure that I miss the entire wave, call it a day. Get this, maybe try to contest. Briar was there. I think he played it a little bit too quickly. I deal a bunch of damage here. Play it slow. Just hit the hit front line and then we're fine. Hit the Xayah here, then step back. Just play for spells. Like, they're gonna die. Oh, that sucks. She followed me. I don't know if she has ult. That's why I'm not super comfortable playing it. But you can see, like, the enemy team is just crumbling here. I wonder how it went, like, just be patient when you're playing Kog'Maw here. Like, play at range. Just play around your Dusk and Dawn procs. You're not an AD carry. Like, keep that in mind. The only thing that does damage is your Dusk and Dawn procs. Like, that's what does the main bulk of the damage. So you do not need to, like, constantly have uptime with your auto attacks. It's unnecessary. Did Irelia just take a tier 2 tower top lane? She did. Oh my god, not the cannon. It's fine. Just don't even think about it. Need to take a base here. I don't have mana. Need Death Cap next for maximum damage. Might need Hourglass this game. There's a lot of dive on the enemy team with Briar, Irelia, and Evelyn as well. I think Hourglass third makes a lot of sense. Hourglass third, to be honest, is pretty good here. I'm probably gonna do it fourth. Mostly because I like going full damage on Kog'Maw and then just playing a little bit more conservatively. And play a little bit more safe. And then just play around your ults a bit more. And just get the maximum amount of damage. That's what I personally like doing. But I think Hourglass makes a lot of sense here. Mostly because if I get one shot, then I think we are gonna lack damage quite a lot. Maybe go bot lane here. That tower is dead. Could try to actually kill the Evelyn mid here. Enemy team has everyone bot lane. She's not gonna be willing to play this round. Really? You think this is winning? Ah, Cloud Dragon. I mean, enemy team is still bot. We see Briar in the river. We can keep pressuring this. Briar's coming here. It should be okay. Evelyn will have regened, but that should be fine. Briar is for some reason targeting Seraphine. Ah! That hits?! Oh my god. That sucks. If I did not get hit by that, she was dead. We can still keep pushing mid. My Smolder's 1v2ing bot lane as well. What an absolute chad. Evelyn is here. She will be behind me topside. To absolutely no one's surprise. Briar goes in. That should be death. We will go for Evelyn next. Trying to catch the Evelyn with ults while I'm killing the Briar. That's kind of one of the hardest part about playing this variation of Kog'Maw. Is ulting the enemy backline while you're hitting the front line. Like, I just do not have good enough mouse precision to do it. But you can see there, if I like used my ult a little bit better and aimed it at the Evelyn a little bit cleaner while hitting the Briar and kiting, it would have been very clean. But I mean, again, you're just trying to... Hey! All my minions are gone. I had the cannon minion. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Let me just take my base. Oh, we're all dying on the top side. Fantastic news. Oh, maybe I have to save my bro. No, actually, I need to base here. I mean, we got a bunch of towers there. We got a mid tier 2, bot tier 2. Let's move into death cap. I think I beat the Irelia in the 1v1 as well. I don't have Ghost though, so it could be a bit awkward. Let's get Blue Trinket here. I think without Ghost, maybe it's hard to win the 1v1. Not sure. We need to at least be respectful of her stacks. I think if she doesn't have stacks, it's pretty hard for her to play. I think if she jumps on me here, it's losing for her. Yeah, I mean, you can just... like... People do not expect the amount of damage this Kog'Maw build deals. I don't expect it. And I've played it like multiple times, and I still get surprised when I'm like, oh, I just kind of one-shot a tank. Like, I just took like 50% of Irelia's HP with a Q auto, like that. It's like, oh, this build does a lot of damage. Not the cannon minion, man. It's fine, dude, it's fine. Can keep pushing top lane here. There's no threat. I see the Evelyn. Only one that can be here is Nami. We're staring at the minimap while we're doing this. We see Nami and Xayah bot side. Irelia is gonna run up here. I think I'm honestly fine. I want to hit this just so I can see how close she is. Because if she gets to the wave, she can kill me. I think I could try to play this on the side. If I really wanted to, I could try to play it out here. Do I want to play it? I think it's fun to test my damage. The problem is she'll be able to collect this wave. Maybe I can catch her before. Yeah, I think she dies here. Like, just... Oh man, Kog'Maw is so funny. This build is so silly. They gotta get rid of it, man. Get rid of it, man. It's so silly. Especially because of how much HP Dusk and Dawn gives you as well. It's like 350 HP. Is that top lane? Dodge into the bush. She would never fire at the bush. She did not. I mean, we can keep pushing top lane here. Why? Because I see everyone bot side. So I know that no one can be up here. So I will happily take some plates on the top side here. Like, look, my Q does 600 damage if I hit someone. Like, people rarely understand just how much damage that Q does. We can keep slapping the tower here. With Dusk and Dawn procs, we take it very quickly, as you can see. And now I have Death Cap in base. I think I can pretty safely push out this wave. Briar could be here. There she is. Let's just leave then. This is not good for her. I will have to flash the Irelia here. If she ults. I thought she was gonna flash ult that, to be honest. Evelyn can be here. Let's be aware of this. Okay, she's not. We need to be aware of the fact that Evelyn can just show up on my screen there, and if she does, then I have to like be ready to try to fight and kite it. Okay. We have Death Cap now, and we're level 16, and now we practically function as the old Kog'Maw that one-shots, or that pokes a lot, but we also have a bunch of upfront burst damage, and we can deal with tanks. So we're just a better Kog'Maw now, like a better AP Kog'Maw. So I want to group up with my teammates as much as possible here and see if I can force fights. I want to show you the damage on something like a Briar here. Like, I just want to show you how much this is. Hit the spell? Oh my god, I hit the spell. Fantastic news. We can just keep pushing mid lane here. Realistically speaking, my Smolder should be helping with Baron, but so it goes. Yeah, you're pinging the Baron. That's awesome, man. We're ending the game. But you can ping that Baron, fellas. Let's get it. Just look at this damage. Yeah, that seemed pretty reasonable to me. And then an ult right there. Well-placed ult on the backline because your ult has absolutely absurd range at level 16. But you still see, you kind of run into mana issues with this Kog'Maw iteration. You really need blue buffs if you want to like try to play as the poke variation. Just because of how expensive your ult gets. Like 3 autos and she's dead. I am That is a problem. Help! Help! You missed! Help! And there you have it. Oh man. Surely the Nami is not gonna come out as well. I'm saving my mana for my W. Slap the Xayah. Boom, boom. Slap the Nami. Boom, boom. Like, just... How silly is that damage? And we did nothing in lane, practically speaking. Like, I just chilled in lane. You don't have to win lane with this build. You just have to make sure the enemy mid laner does not snowball the game out of control. Like, it's okay to play very passively in lane as long as you're generating push. You do not have to win trades. Because once you get Dusk and Dawn and once you get Shadow Flame, you start one-shotting everyone. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. See ya. Bye, 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 bye. And we're back playing some Kog'Maw Mid again. I've learned my lesson and I will now be playing Doran's Ring instead of Call. I think this makes a lot more sense, even though I am against a melee champion, which usually you would be able to just auto-attack to death. I think the mana regen that you get from Doran's Ring is too valuable. I'm also going to be trying running Mana Flow Band instead of Resolve with Overgrowth. I think against Echo specifically and against most melee champions, Resolve is probably better because they will try to trade with you. They will try to get on top of you, and the only way you can stop that, or like from getting one shot, is having bone plating and not allowing them to like kill you, right? We're still going to be doing W start. Everything stays the same. We're still going to try to land as much damage on the Echo level 1 as possible. He does not have Hail of Blade, so he cannot trade back with us. Oh my days. Yeah, it kind of sucks that you don't get the Mana Flow Band procs off of auto attacks, but so it goes, you know. Land as much damage on him as possible here. Walk into the wave, completely fine. It's an okay trade. Didn't have my W there, otherwise I would have popped Ghost to try to like land as much damage on the Echo as possible. I do want to get a massive trade on the Echo before he hits level 2, ideally. So I will hit level 2 here. I will take Q. I think just pop Ghost, land trades on him. Damn, if I could get that last auto attack on him, that would have been awesome. You might be a bit like, why are you popping Ghost to go for a trade there? Well, if I can land that last auto attack on him, I will deal a bunch of damage. I'll just run away here. This is fine. And now I can trade with him on the back end of that. Like, if you space the Echo E, you can trade with him when he has to jump out and when that E wears off. Main issue here, Wave is going to get onto his side. He is out of potions, so the trades that he takes versus me are not going to be that impactful for him. We're just keeping range here. Push the wave in. He will probably try to trade with me here. That's okay. I'll get my minions. He'll jump into my wave. We'll call it a day. Go for a ward on the bot side here, maybe. We could try to slap the Echo a little bit on the tower here. That's probably pretty valuable as well, but I do want to make sure that I'm not just going to get a Moo from the bot side here. My Nidalee has taken the entire top side of the Amumu. Well, I say the entire. She's taken 1 camp. 2 camps now, I guess. Okay, we see the Amumu. This point, we do want to let the wave kind of come back into us here. The Echo is in a very awkward spot. We don't want to let him push the wave necessarily because we don't want him to get a base off. Just step back. He will Q me. He could try to jump on me here, but it's pretty losing for him. So he shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, this is just not good by him. Well, never mind. Maybe it is. I didn't really want to play that, if I'm honest. I think my Nidalee is losing here, though. Not a lot that I can really do. Ah, she's okay. I guess well played by the Echo to force that all in. To make sure that I couldn't help my jungler. I thought that would be way more losing for the Echo, if I'm honest. Like, I just didn't even think that was going to be close. That all in. Because he was fighting me, like, into a pretty stacked wave. And he had no potions. Okay, we're gonna play Kindle Gem. Again, whenever I'm playing against melees on Kog'Maw, I just take Kindle Gem. Why? It makes them hard. It makes it harder for them to kill you. This game might be a Merc Treads game as well. I'm seeing AP mid, AP jungle, AP top, AP support. Leads me to believe I want Merc Treads instead of the usual magic pen on Corki. On Corki, on Kog'Maw, sorry. Echo will try to trade with me here, so let's just be patient. Very important that you don't just run back to lane and immediately get chunked out. Be patient, value your HP, play around your E. Like, you don't have to do anything crazy during the early stages. It's completely fine if you just sit back, wait for your level 6 and call it a day. Get your E out. Now we have triple points. Echo decides to jump on me here. That should be slightly losing for him. We can now trade when he's on cooldown. Now we can start leveraging our E to push the waves and harass him as well. Do have to keep a little bit in mind that our mana pool can run out. But actually, my mana pool feels way better with the Doran's Ring. I won't even lie. I didn't think it would make that big of a difference. Now 2 E's is going to one-shot the wave. So E the wave, step back, wait. If the Echo steps up here, I'm already very far back. I'm willing to use my Q to last hit minions here if necessary. Let's just push out the wave. I mean, we could try to potentially kill the Amumu if we wanted to up here. Should actually be an okay fight, but my Nidalee just wants to keep chilling, so that's fine. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. We're not going to try to hit the Echo here. We just want to push the wave. That's all we care about. Push the wave, survive. Push the wave, survive. We're very weak until we get 1 item. And we're also missing every single minion, because I'm just the best player to ever do it. Should give us our wave clear breakpoint at level 6, where we can now just E-ult the wave. And now I could start looking for some harass on the Echo here whenever he's on cooldown. Like, I could look for an E on him, I could look for an ult on him, I could do some funny stuff. But, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna keep pushing the wave. I don't really care about dominating the lane that much. Saw the Echo roam. He could W there, I suppose. Yeah, good play by him. I think I'm okay, though. He might ult in here. No, he won't. And now you see the beauty of AP Kog'Maw. Well, I took a massively losing trade, but it doesn't matter, because I can one-shot the wave and then just base. And then it's basically as if I never lost the trade anyway, because I'm just going to take my base, get full HP, call it a day. Obviously, I went from, like, super winning position in lane to, like, I have to now base, but sometimes that's what happens when you misplay, right? If you take a losing trade, as long as you push the wave, you can just base and come back to lane, and it's like you never made a mistake in the first place. There's no way. We are just so, like, woefully unserious right now. What? What was that, man? What was the... He didn't even get the blade. We could kill the Amumu here if we wanted to. But it looks like my Nidalee is too enamored with the wolves, so we won't. We'll just push out mid lane instead. It's fine by me. Push out mid. And now I get to slap the tower. Echo will come mid lane here. I will leave. Maybe I can go help my Nidalee do some funky stuff. I don't know if this is particularly winning based off of my bot lane situation. It might be fine. Oh, I did not mean to auto-attack that. I mean, Amumu should die here. Unless he has flash. He still falls. Enemy bot lane could be running here. Echo could be coming from here. I'm ready with my ghost to get out if necessary. Okay. He's W'ing. Where? Okay. It's enemy bot lane. Oh, no, 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 no! Well. That's just... Yeah, I mean, so it goes, I guess. He didn't see them. Yeah, this is a very winning trade. He could die here if I wanted to pop Ghost, to be honest, and just run him down. Like, as soon as he's on cooldown, I can take a massively winning trade against him. But it's okay, I just want to keep pushing the waves and call it a day. He'll probably take a base here. He might ult back to lane. I need to be careful of the Amumu gank here. I do have Ghost, though, so I feel reasonably safe. How close to Dusk and Dawn? I'm a little bit away. I could land a massive trade on him here with, like, again, EW... Q autos with ult. It will deal a bunch of damage here. Probably kill him depending on how fast he is with his ult. But we'll chill. He probably E'd over the wall to take a base. So let me just catch him. Would have been cool if he did though. We're just going to keep pushing out mid lane. And I have Dusk and Dawn in base here. Could try to slap this tower. But to be honest, I don't have enough vision on my top side to feel safe against the potential Amumu play. And I don't want to die for no reason. So... I'm kind of shocked that I've stumbled into 2 or 3 kills this game. This is pretty unusual, but it is just the Echo deciding to go in on repeat and then just losing. It's not like I'm actively trying to fight him. He's just actively trying to fight me. So it goes. I want to be as non-interactive as possible, essentially. I have Dusk and Dawn now, though, which is an absolute huge spike. You'll see the damage difference here. Like, look at that. That's like 2 auto attacks and half his HP is gone. My Nidalee is fist fighting the Amumu up here. Losing, to no one's surprise. Amumu is pretty good against Nidalee. Oh, that's a funny play. Try to time it. Get him with an ult. Great stuff. Echo's bot lane. Nothing I can do about that. He just decided to drop everything and run bot lane. Fair enough. Good play by him. Let's just push out mid lane. Make sure he loses something for that roam. Dusk and Dawn also does a bunch of damage to towers. Fun fact. Look at that. We're now dealing a ton of damage to the tower. Echo's gonna come from bot side here, but I feel pretty safe against him. The only problem would be if Amumu comes as well. Again, with Dusk and Dawn, you are very tanky, so like you shouldn't be too afraid of dying here. Full combo takes half of my HP. I even had Ghost if I really wanted to play it. He can die here if he jumps on me. I don't think he knows that he's like probably one shot if he jumps on me here. W, auto attack, Q, auto attack. He's dead instantly. I don't think he knows that. Have to be a little bit careful here. I have absolutely no vision around mid lane. And Amumu is on a timer. So let's just go get a ward down on the bot side here. Make sure that we're safe from the bot side at the very least. Again, I feel like I'm just kind of stumbling into kills here. A bit odd. It's not like I'm like looking for them. But this is what happens when you have permanent push mid lane. Opportunities just kind of open up. Oh! No! Need to dodge the spells. I did not dodge the spell. I dodged. Ah! That wasn't a dodge. I could have flashed, but I think I was dead anyway. Well, that felt pretty personal, I can't lie. Oh, man. Shadow Flame or Merc Treads? Probably Merc Treads. The movement speed is just too useful. I think we have a very losing bot side sequence here. Because Echo's gonna be able to roam to that, and Set's not gonna be able to impact it, so the enemy team will have a 4v3. It didn't matter. The fight was lost anyway. Okay. Interesting stuff. FF. Yeah! We lose one fight and we start spamming FF in the chat. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Yeah, the game must just be lost then, huh? There's absolutely no way we could win from this point. Ah! I did not mean to hit that minion. I am still playing on a laptop setup, so the mechanics will still be a bit scuffed. So bear with me. I have enough vision on the bot side here to feel okay about pushing out mid lane here and just hovering bot side. Not feeling too threatened by the Amumu. I honestly think if I flashed that Mordekaiser E or Q when he came mid lane, I could have killed him. I don't think this is necessarily a winning trade for Echo. I was wrong. If I don't have my spells up, he owns me. I'm dead here. But I could try to kill the Amumu. I mean, I'll take it. Echo flashed as well. Amumu ulted. I'm shocked that we lost the Drake fight that hard without Amumu ulting though. Like if I'm honest. There was nothing to flash there either. Can you defend this? Okay. Don't flash. Do not flash. Thank you. If it hit, it would have been good. So it goes. Need a pink ward around mid lane here. Probably wait for a pink ward. I really want to kill this mid tower as quickly as possible. But the enemy team is starting to send a lot of people to mid here. Set wins the 1v on top. Fantastic news. Want a pink ward on the bot side here. I feel like that was a super unfortunate timing as well. I think I had my ward on the bot side for quite a while, but it must have just died. Or I just didn't see the Amumu run over it. Could have happened. Push out mid lane here. I have my W ready, so I'm okay with a trade here. Now Echo wants to punish my cooldown, so I need to be a bit patient. Yeah, that's an W. I don't mind letting him jump here. If I had Ghost here, I would pop it to take a winning trade. But you can see just how much damage we deal. Go for a ward on the bot side here. Make sure I have good vision around bot lane. Echo could base here. I would love to cancel his base. No, he's not. Okay. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna follow that play. I'm just gonna push mid lane. We have absolute complete vision on the Echo and the Amumu. If bot lane dies to this, it's just like... I'll just be speechless. But I get free mid plates for this. I'm just completely speechless. We're dying to that. Ah, we're living? Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I mean, it's fine. I get a mid tower. 1-for-1 trade? Phenomenal. Let's go bot lane. 1-for-1 trade. We get the entire enemy top side. We get mid tower. Enemy team loses waves. Yeah, that's... sounds pretty good to me. Enemy team is still bot lane here. What does that mean? They have no one mid lane. So, normal people might be like, oh, you should probably base and like maybe try to help your bot lane. But who's gonna defend this mid lane tower? The Echo is still chilling bot lane. So why would I not just take free plates? The Amumu's dead as well and I see Mordekaiser top lane. Yeah, I'm gonna continue just taking plates mid lane. I'm gonna make it impossible for you to like try to roam in the future, Mr. Echo. And now we can just push out mid lane and then I can take my base and spend my 1.7k gold and we are absolutely massive for this Herald fight that's coming up. We'll get these. Probably need a blue trinket at this point as well. Now Mordekaiser is gonna be scary this game. Echo could roam topside. He does not. He does now. Dude, my pinging is not very accurate on this setup. He's there. My Nidalee could be getting trapped in her jungle by Amumu and Echo. Let's see if she is. I'm kind of curious to see if they will. Yeah, they did. Not bad play by them. Pretty good. Do you want to fight it? I don't know if it's super winning. It's Nami there as well. I mean, that looks pretty losing to me, to be honest. Maybe I can save my boy. Kill the Nami at least. She falls. Echo should still beat me here. Needs to be a bit careful. There's an Amumu there too. Nothing I can do. Just have to give it. Mordekaiser TP's top lane. Can try to chunk out the Echo here. They will go Herald. Let's push out mid lane then. Maybe I can actually take the tower. Amumu and Echo are both on Herald, I think. That means no one is mid lane. Echo could come mid lane to defend. I don't know if he recognizes that he should. He does. Okay, not a bad play by him. But that means Amumu is doing Herald on his own. So I could run up and contest it now. Push mid lane here and then probably run to contest the Herald. Echo will be thinking that I'm gonna go for the mid tower. I'm not. Ah, too slow. That sucks. Damn. We get nothing then. Amumu goes top. I think I will just try to threaten this mid tower then. I mean, Amumu is not mid to defend here. He could run mid from top side here. So we will be hovering bot side as much as possible. Set is roaming. Oh, I get a plate. It's not bad. Bot lane is winning as well. I have Shadow Flame in base, I think. No, I'm a little bit off. This is a bit dodgy. Should probably trap this bush. Trap the bush, please. They're gonna come here, right? No? Well, let's go back to mid lane then. Push the wave. I might drop a lot of tower plating here. This is very dodgy. My teammates want to do Drake, but Echo is pushing mid, so it's hard for me to do anything. I want to defend the mid tower, ideally. We're gonna bleed a lot of top stuff here as well. Push the wave. Almost steals the Drake on. Well, that sucks. Slap the Echo a bit here. There's no way he takes this. Would be terrible for him. I was expecting him to ult in, and I knew that I had a Nidalee heal, so I knew that I was safe. But you can just see how much upfront damage this Kog'Maw build does. And it does not get obnoxious until you get Shadow Flame. On Shadow Flame, you'll just really see how stupid this build is. Do not take my minions, please. Thank you. I mean, enemy team should have no one mid lane. Tristana could be coming mid lane from bot side. If she does that, then well played. I should have a free tower here. Amumu's dead for quite a while. He will come mid lane to defend now. I will take my base. Top lane is always scary when they get fed this season, man. They just get such high level that they just walk at you and then it's like just the Iron Golem walking at you, basically. Or like one of those Titans in like... It's called Titanfall, the game? I'm not sure. I'm showing how few games that I've actually played throughout my life because I've been a League player since like 2012, 2013. I don't think I really want to actually run top lane here to try to deal with the Mordekaiser. I do think I beat him in a 1v1 if I have my Ghost available. Ooh! I think we can kill him here. Need to place a ward here, so we'll see if... Just hit the Amumu here, to be honest. And then hit the Mordekaiser. I do a lot of damage, man. Ah! He doesn't dodge up! Oh, he dies anyway. Bot lane falls. Okay, that's fine. Let's go mid lane, push that out. My set should be able to pressure top lane. But you can just see how much damage you actually deal once you complete that Shadow Flame. That's what we're rushing towards as quickly as possible. Just get Shadow Flame and you'll one-shot everyone. Like, you will just kill everyone. Like, you can see how much damage I'm even dealing to the Amumu. And he's an alleged tank. Tristana could come mid lane here with Nami and then jump on me, in which case I will fall. Looks like they're playing for that. I do beat her in the 1v1. Yeah! You don't know that Kog'Maw is an assassin, huh? Ah, you don't know that Kog'Maw with 2 items is an assassin. I see now. You don't know. I think I can beat this guy as well, to be honest. Okay, well. Maybe I should flash that spell, but it's okay. Yeah, Kog'Maw, 2 items, 1v3. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, this build seems perfectly reasonable when people just walk at you. I like my 600 damage Q. It's awesome. Yeah, this build, like, people just don't expect the amount of damage. Because people are used to AP Kog'Maw, which is like his ult is the main damage dealer. But this build is like your Dusk and Dawn procs is your main damage dealer. Until level 16 at least. At level 16 your ult does reasonable damage. But until then, you don't. Push out the mid waves. I could just ghost at the Tristana here and she's probably dead. Okay, that wasn't that much damage because there was no Dusk and Dawn proc. And now I'm on cooldown, so let's be a bit patient. Looks like my Nidalee is... please be a bit careful here. I just want the blue buff, man. It ain't deeper than that. I just want the blue buff. I'm kind of down to play the bot fight here. I am absurdly strong. Shended! There? No. Oh, you're going under the tower. Well, I will miss every single spell and call it a day. Now we'll slap. Hey! My Nidalee left me! No! I think it's okay. Yeah. Dusk and Dawn procs. Slap the bros. Run away. Run back to mid lane, I guess. This is very awkward. Why? Because I kind of have nothing to get when I push mid lane anymore. I've already taken the tower. But the enemy team is consistently dropping mid lane on repeat to try to force plays on the map. Which means if I just sit mid lane, like, they're not... They would drop resources if I pushed out mid lane, right? They'd be losing waves and whatnot. I was scratching my ear, man. Please, please, please. I think he can kill me here. Okay. It wore off. Oh no. I think if he committed there, I was dead. Like, if he committed with the Herald and then drove into, like, this wall or something, like, he knocks me up and then goes into the wall, then I think I die. I should be fine here. He wasted his dash. That means I could potentially do something funny. But he has his dash up again now, so we just need to slap this Herald a little bit. Oh, I might have to flash here. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to kill the Herald, realistically speaking, but so it goes. This Amumu just does not learn that I do a bunch of damage if I get to hit you for half a second. Like, I do so much damage. Oh, I have no more mana. So let's just take a base. I have Death Cap here. I am absurdly strong. My set is winning top lane now as well. Fantastic stuff, Mr. Set. I think we can go Banshees here. Looking at the enemy team comp, like, they might stack Magic Resist, but the Kog'Maw build does so much damage even through Magic Resist that it should be fine. Main problem is now I have to start side laning. Side laning on Kog'Maw against this enemy team comp feels a little bit dodgy. Because they can kill me very easily with Amumu and the Echo. Maybe this bush trap is a bit dodgy. Maybe trap this one down here. Didn't get there in time. Enemy team could be sending everyone bot lane here, so let's just back off. Be patient. So easy for Kog'Maw to die in side lane when you have no vision. Like, it's just so unfathomably easy. Maybe my set loses top lane and I go take over. Ah, my Kallista's running there anyway. This feels very dodgy. This feels incredibly dodgy. Because we're fighting on the top side, but I can't really push our bot lane. Now I can because I see the Amumu on the top side. But if the enemy team is good here, it's just a Baron Force. Like, this is the fastest Baron Force you've ever seen. Echo can run bot lane here and try to kill me. I do have Nidalee hovering though. So maybe it's okay. Nami could be in a bush somewhere. Don't use W. Nami is top lane. But that means the enemy team could force Baron very hard. So let's base and run probably mid lane to defend. If they're good, they're on Nash here. Nautilus is killing himself as well. Not exactly ideal. Need defensive items. Oh, Tristana beats Nidalee in the 1v1. Enemy team could be on Nash here. Well, they more than likely are. No, they're not. Does he have flash? No, he does not. Why are we FFing? Let's just keep calm here, shall we? I don't have a blue trinket for Nash contest though. But they don't have their Tristana there, so they might not feel comfortable doing it. Okay, that was spells, I guess. Enemy team has full control over our topside jungle, so we just need to wait. Okay, well now I see them all on the top side. That means Kalista is dead, but that in response I can at least push out mid lane. Probably need to see if I can go defend the tier 3. They will come through mid lane here again, but at least they won't be able to take mid lane tier 2. They could go for Baron here. I think fight the Mordekaiser here makes a lot of sense. Just go, I think. It's good. Well, I think it's still good, to be honest. I have a lot of damage. Enemy team is not on Baron. We got their flashes. Maybe go mid lane here. Go mid lane to protect the tower. We want to get push mid lane here as well. Top lane, they should have this kill guaranteed. Echo is mid lane, and Mumu's probably going to be around mid lane as well. Blue trinket this. We just don't want to bleed towers for no reason. That's kind of the main thing here. Have to be very respectful of Echo now. He has reached 3 items, so he will kind of boom me as well. I'm very concerned about my set in the 1v1 against Tristana, because he is full magic resist. So I'm worried that he can't win that. Slap the Echo a bit here. What do we do here? Maybe go bot lane, try to kill the Tristana. Make sure she does not get 8 million plates. No, she will not. Oh, she continues? No way, right? She's in the bush, I think. But my Kalista should not come here, man. I'm just coming to collect away. Yeah, but she will have based already. Like, that base already went off. The problem is now Kalista's bot lane instead of being on mid lane. And there's nothing for her to do bot lane, so now I have to run back to mid lane. This is just me being ran around the map here. It's very hard for me to actually find a fight. We need to like somehow get pressure in a lane, but it feels like everyone is losing. Well, I can one-shot the Nami though. Tristana jumps. I think it's pretty losing for her. Keep playing it. Patience. Oh, we're fighting on the right side. I don't think this is good. Try to hit Tristana. I mean, I clipped her, but I don't think I have to flash this. I think I'm okay. That's a teleport from Mordekaiser. If he has flash, then it can be a bit awkward. But there's no way for me to rejoin that fight. I don't know how it was that losing, to be honest. I feel like we just lost a 3v1 against the Mumu. Maybe I ult here and it catches? No. Well, let's take a base. Maybe I need Void Stick this game. They have a lot of magic resist now. I think Void Stick makes a lot of sense now. Like, it is way more magic resist than it was before. Magi's here, I think, can be good too. I think the problem is we kind of have no pressure anywhere. Maybe I go bot lane here and try to find the Tristana. I mean, that Drake is gone. Oh, it's Soul. Oh, that kind of sucks. What can you do? Yeah, it's gone though, fellas. Like, there's no way I can walk in there and contest. It'll just be gone by the time I get there anyway. Well, I want to fight. Like, I am incredibly strong in the game. The problem is the bros don't really want to fight, it feels like. I mean, he will just kill her and then run away. Set will go defend the bot lane. He still has ult on Echo. That's something to be aware of here. Like, if I can get uptime and a 5v5, I will kill the entire enemy team. Problem is I don't think I will get uptime and the 5v5. Enemy team will try to force Baron here. I need my Nidalee to come contest with me. Like, I need someone to come contest with me. My problem is I think they're gonna lose this 1v2 bot side against Mordekaiser because he ulted the Nautilus. Okay. And Mumu should not be around here. Enemy team is pressuring top. Yeah, they just lose this. Can maybe run down and kill the Mordekaiser. If we find him here, it's great. Like, if I can kill him here, it's good. Oh, that sucks. Need to take base and go defend top here. I was hoping I would catch him there and then kill him, and then we would get a little bit of pressure back. Yeah. Ah, he dies, but we die top lane as well. Mid towers get dead. Maybe we can kill the Tristana here. She falls, maybe? No, not quite. Oh. Are we dead mid lane as well? Feels like it's just I'm putting out fires everywhere, man. I think Mumu can die here, though. Yeah, he can. Maybe I should flash that. I think it's okay, though. If that hits, I think he unironically dies. Nidalee does heal for a bunch now. She went full AP, so her heals are pretty big. Echo will trap here. Let's just base. He will be sitting in one of these bushes over here. Let's not get greedy and step up too far. They could be on Baron, but the Mumu is dead, so it seems unlikely. We could go Baron as well, I guess. Yeah, maybe we should. Mordekaiser doesn't have teleport. I think we could have actually forced it on this window. I think what makes more sense, though, is try to take pressure around the top side here. Well, that sucks. And I missed. Well, that sucks even more. Surely not. Damn. Dying there really feels bad, because now enemy team can Nash. Echo can just slow chase the Nautilus here and they get Baron. Kalista will die up here too, I think. She's a bit far up with no vision and the enemy team is controlling river. Yeah, they're on that. I don't think there's a way to stop it. I think that's gone. Hourglass, maybe last item. I'm not sure what to go last, actually. Yeah, that Nash is just, that was gone like 5 years ago, fellas. Why would we FF? It's completely winnable, chaps. Got Void Stick now, which is good. Again, I just need uptime in a fight. I could have flashed... actually, there was nothing to flash there. Like, there's nothing to flash against the Tristana there. I'm just dead to her auto attacks. She has 4 items, I'm 4 items. Go mid lane here. I mean, we can hold this pretty well. All it takes is like enemy team to grief once where their AD carry can't get up to. Please, man, stop dying on repeat. Do you have flash? I don't think so. Like, all it takes is enemy frontline goes in without enemy backline being able to hit. And then I just take over. Like, that's all it takes here. And Mumu goes in a little bit too quick. Enemy backline can't hit because he's too far up. I completely clean the fight. That's all it takes in these late game scenarios when you're strong. We'll probably have to drop this tier 2. I could try to fight, but I think just try to hold our tier 3s makes the most sense here. Like, wait for the enemy team to maybe int. Echo was on the top side here. Yeah, that's what I don't like seeing. You running bot lane and dying on your own. Need to go defend the bot lane here, I guess. We bleed a mid tower off of that though. But maybe can force a fight here. This should not be good, right? I think I'm too tanky. I mean, I flashed his Q, but I don't know if it matters. Now I have no flash, no ghost. Well, this is not very pretty. Like, if I get flash CC'd, I think the game is just lost. Like, if Mordekaiser has flash ult, I think it's very easy for us to... Like, guys, we have to do something. Like, the cannon minions will end the game. Please, fight, please! Oh. Wait, my Nidalee is leaving me. Hello? We just gave up? My Nautilus is AFK as well. I think we could have held that. Enemy team went way too far forward. I'm a little bit pissed at how the bros played there, to be honest. Like... Not a little bit, actually. I'm pretty pissed at how the bros played there. But I guess, like, that's kind of, again, one of the issues you'll run into with Kog'Maw mid lane. You can't really do anything proactively. Like, it is very hard for me to apply pressure in side lanes against these sorts of team compositions, because you can see, I'll just die to, like, any two-man that comes at me and I'm dead. So I have to be pretty, like, slow and wait for my teammates to do stuff. But if, like, you have, like, 4 teammates that just decide that they, like, just want to die on repeat, it can be pretty difficult to do anything. If we ever decided to just 5v5 fight, well, not decided to, but if we ever, like, set up a good scenario where we could just 5v5, the game was won, like, completely. The problem was everyone was dead constantly, so I had to run around and put fires out. And, like, when that happens, you don't get to apply pressure. You're just trying to, like, put fires out and call it a day. So it goes. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the misery. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.